because he's a minister, and he says, I want the truth. I said, I don't think he's going to lie. So is it fun doing what you're doing?
Yes.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like meeting people.
You like meeting people?
Mm-hmm. I like meeting people, mingling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, talking.
We had a pretty good time in Wendy's, didn't we?
We sure did.
Why didn't you? I mean, you walked in there. I'm in there with my husband, getting a bite to eat. I think we just left the studio. But when you came in, I could see you were just bubbly. You were very friendly. And you had made a mention about what is tax on tea or something like that now, and you didn't realize that. But from there, we went on, and you gave me a card, and you didn't. I called you up. You didn't think I called you, did you?
I knew. Well, you seemed to be very sincere, so I knew you was called. So I said I'll wait for that call.
Yeah, you got it the next day, I think, or the day after.
About 2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days, but you said, if I don't hear from you, I'm going to email you. But no, you know, when I was growing up, my father said, your word is all you have to show people who you are. And if you don't keep your word, you're not a person. You're just not a person. Now, do you own your own home, too? I'm sure you do.
Do I own my own home? I'm renting.
Good. That is really good. Okay, where is your office located? Inside your home?
Yes.
And you live in Laurel?
Annapolis.
Annapolis, that's all we're going to say about that. Okay. Oh, let's see. Have you had children?
No children.
You never got married in your whole life to have a family?
Never got married, no.
Why? Simply pick your brain for a few minutes.
I believe in taking my time.
Taking your time. Okay.
Yeah.
Until the right one comes around.
That's right.
Let me give you some advice, okay? I have a couple of friends who have never been married. They've dated and dated and dated, and then they come to me, Angie, will I get along with that person? Because you're set in your way. So they come to me, I'm like I tell the truth, I do, honest to God, and I'll look at him and I'll say, listen, Donald, you've been single for 58 years. You know how you want to watch TV, just like the way you know how you want to sell insurance. How can you manipulate the two of you and bring somebody into your place? I don't think it's easy.
You're right about that.
I'm right about that?
You're right about that.
All right, let's get back to insurance here. Okay, what are the interest rates going for right now? What are some of the interest rates?
What products are you speaking about?
Insurance, health.
Insurance? Health insurance?
Well, one of your questions I asked you to give me right here, it says, what type of interest rates are you going, your investors, I guess?
Oh, for my investors, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're investing money, what is the rates going? Okay.
We have interest rates from 8 to 20% fixed. You don't lose anything.
8 to 20%?
8 to 20%. Very well. Top rated companies.
And these are with banks? Or just
no,
with
these are with
agent?
companies. These are with companies.
Well-known companies?
Well, yeah. These are A-rated companies.
Okay.
Yeah.
8 to 20%.
8 to 20%.
That is really good.
That's really right. And I have clients that are in these products. They haven't lost a penny.
They haven't lost a penny?
Nope.
What states, let's see here, what states are you, I don't know, what states are you interested in selling your insurance company to?
What states am I licensed in?
Yeah.
I'm licensed in Maryland, D.C., Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and New York.
Why do you have to be licensed? I know the answer, but why do you have to be licensed? It's legally.
It's legally. It's legal.
Yeah.
It's just like being a doctor. You got to have a license
You just
and a lawyer.
Oh, that's another good thing. Yeah.
Yep,
And do you have to give your resume to people so they can check back on things on you?
No, but licensed, they're all checked out by the state insurance commission. Everything is regulated by the state insurance commissioners, like in the state of Maryland.
So you're a safe, secure person that when somebody hands over their money to you, it's going to be safe.
Right, and I tell them if they have any questions, that they can check me out through the Maryland Insurance Administration, and anyone that you're questioning about, have them to show you their license.
And how do you do? Now, I don't know how I'm going to ask you this question.
And you check the companies out too.
They check the companies out too. Why, you may not know this today right now, but if a person who has owned their own home, okay, and it's been foreclosed on, and they have lost that home, okay, and they get themselves another one, a smaller one, not quite a costly one, could they come to you and take out insurance to cover this smaller home since their credit is practically, is in the mud? This is one thing about 30 people now have asked me about, because I don't know. You can't do that?
We don't. If you lost your home
in foreclosure,
and like I said, if you're getting back up on your feet and you need it, you know, like I said, you need to get insurance or anything. As long as you have ability to pay, sure, give me a call.
Really? Another job? I mean,
Right.
but suppose they never lost that job, they just took a pay cut or they were laid off?
Well, if they need the services and, you know, like I said, they have ability to pay the premium,
Right?
yeah,
Yeah.
they can get assistance.
Don't you think the state of the world right now is really bad? Please be honest.
I said, with the job market and the economy, it's at a slow pace, but I think it'll pick back up. I think it'll pick back up. I think some of the markets.
You think it's going to get better?
I think the markets are beginning to gradually pick back up.
Okay.
And, you know,
do you sell medical care too? Health insurance?
Yes, I do.
To whom? Anybody who can pay for it?
Yes, individuals.
What's the age rate?
Age 0 to health insurance, 65 or whatever, you know.
Say somebody is 75 years old and they don't have health care. Can they get it if they're healthy?
If they're healthy, right.
Okay.
Right.
Is the premium higher for these people?
The older you are, the higher the premium. And it depends on your health conditions too. Okay, because most of the carriers, to get health insurance now, you have to be pretty good health. You know, you have a series of high blood pressure and weight.
Overweight, high blood pressure.
I had a gentleman that was turned down that had gout. Okay.
What is gout? The disease of the feet or something.
Right, swelling of the joints.
Yes,
and he had a weight problem, but I was still able to get him covered through the MEHEP, the Maryland Insurance Administration.
I guess you're not involved in Medicare or medication.
No, just health insurance.
I'm just hoping Obama gets this through for us. What do you think?
They need health reform.
Yeah,
it's out of control.
Yeah. So many people have called me too and said to ask you about what you think about Obama, but this is not the place to discuss something like that.
No, we're talking about...
We're talking about interest rates and money, not about the president. But you know, he's doing a good job so far, but I think he's doing it too fast. That's all I'm going to say about Obama. Okay, let's see what else we got over here. There is a talk in the, what is this thing here? There is a lot of talk in the Congress about the United States State Health One Care, Restore Your Own Honor. I can't quite read that. What is that question?
Oh, that's about, we was talking about health insurance.
Just what we were just talking about, health insurance?
It's basically similar, right, that we need to reform on it.
What do you mean do we need to reform?
The rates are going out of,
they're going sky high.
They're sky high. That's what I'm saying, right?
They are.
They're going sky high.
If somebody, say 25 years old, came to you and said, I want health care, they could probably get it for practically nothing a month. After they pass a, you have to pass a physical?
If they're healthy, they don't.
If they're healthy, they don't. They can say they're healthy and they get it like that without being checked out.
Not as long as they're not overweight.
Not overweight. Okay.
Right.
Because don't you think the number one killer of people is overweight?
Absolutely.
Because that causes the blood pressure. It causes the heart disease. It causes gout. It can cause all of those things. I lost my one and only brother 2 years ago this October. My brother never had a sick day in his life. He took a shower one morning and found a lump on his side and one on the side of his head. He went to see his doctor, and his doctor says, after doing some tests, you have melanoma, terminal melanoma, you have less than 3 months to live. And I mean, the whole family was stymied. He had just had his 62nd birthday and never knew what it was to even have a cold. But what they did to him was so unfair. Because he was sick, they said if he was married, he was married with a wife, but had he been children around, children of his own or grandchildren that he had there to take care of, they would have done more to save my brother's life. Now, I heard this out of the doctor's mouth myself.
Do you have health insurance?
Yes. But they would have done a lot more. So I'm just saying, he may have had Medicaid because he was 62 years old.
Okay.
And his wife was, I didn't know how old she was after my brother passed away. But I just don't think it's fair that one person, if you're a little bit younger or a little bit older, one of you maybe will live healthily and the other one will die. That's life, though. You know that?
That's
it's
right.
Sad. It's very, very sad. What other little tidbits would you like to tell me today on this show? Or tell my viewing audience?
Oh, what other? If you need my services, please don't hesitate to call me.
Right.
Okay.
And that'll be on the credits when it comes up.
Yeah, please. And you have my number.